Hello and welcome to your energizing yoga and qigong set. So this is going to invigorate you, make you feel really energized, really happy and ready to crack on with the day. So let's just start with a nice inhale here. Feel your body rise with that inhale and soften with your exhale. And don't force it, just notice. Nice big inhale. Where it goes, and that lovely soften. Next inhale, we'll just reach your hands nice and high to the sky here. And exhale and just let them fall by your sides. One more big inhale. And exhale. And we'll just take a wee moment to rock them back here, opening up at the chest. And as you exhale, we'll crawl on forward or from one side or to the other and just find a wee space that feels really nice to hang out in. Any wee nooks and crannies that need a little bit of extra care and attention today. One side might be a little bit tighter than the other. Just take a wee moment. And when you're ready, we're just going to meet on all fours. So just find yourself there, rocking those hips from side to side, finding that nice, stable base for you. And we're just going to rock those hips all the way over to the left side here, looking down past your right. And then we'll just bump all the way to the right, looking down past your left. And let's go one more side. And once more to the other side. And again, just coming back into rocking those hips. Feeling really nice in the spine, in the shoulders. And let's take a wee walk out to our right side here. Our left side and lean left. And just bring that right foot on up. Coming back over here, find your base, let your knee move, let your foot move. And take a nice big inhale to twist to your right side. And exhale on through centre, leaning right, opens us up to the left here. And let everything move, let your hips and your knees move, be nice and soft. Exhale through centre, let's open back up again since that felt so good. Nice twist to the right. Exhaling through centre, lean right, open up to the left. And exhale, we'll tuck that back toe behind us and shifting your hips from side to side, just find yourself in a nice runner stretch here. Now you can remain quite high with a nice bent knee, or you can bring it back a bit further. It's not about how it looks, it's about how it feels for you. Remember, yoga is not about a pose. And then just shift your hips up from side to side. Coming back here into our lunge, we'll just lean left again, crawling out with both hands to this side. Allows that foot to come round. And we'll just shift from one side to the other. And then we'll move on round to that right side, allowing that left foot to come up. And we'll just come back over again, moving your knee, your feet, your hands, until you find a nice stable base here. Leaning to our right side, we'll take a nice inhale to twist on that left side. Move your body wherever it needs to go. Exhale to come through your centre here. And opening up to your right side. Let's go one more time. Nice big inhale, sees us high. Exhale through centre to open up towards that right side. And coming back on through towards centre here. And we'll just crawl on out to the right side, allowing that left foot to come round. And we're just bumping those hips again. Inhale here, open up right. And exhale. And we'll just thread that right arm on through for a nice wee stretch here. Keeping those hips really soft. You can move them from side to side. If you wish, you can stay here if that's enough for you, or you can bring that left hand behind your back for a further stretch, pushing your left shoulder back. Keeping those hips really nice and soft and movable. If you want to go for a further stretch here, feel free to come onto the ball of your left foot. And just keeping everything moving again. You can rock around here if that feels nice. Replace that left knee down. Replace that left hand if it's up. And we'll just counter twist. Nice inhale to the right side. And exhale to bring it on through. And move those hips from side to side. Take an inhale to your left side here. And exhale to thread it on through under that right arm. And again, nice and soft in those hips. Feel free to stay here. If you wish, you can take that right hand behind your back, pushing that right shoulder back for a deeper stretch. And again, if you want to go a little bit further, you can come up onto the ball of that right foot. Just choose the variation that works for you today. You will change day on day, depending what you feel like, what you've been doing, hormones. There are many factors here. If your knee is high, just replace it onto your mat. The same with that right hand. And inhale to counter twist. Open up nice and high and coming back onto all fours here and just shifting those hips from side to side. Tuck your toes at the back here. Inhale your hips nice and high, being really nice and soft in your joints here. Moving from one side to the other. Allowing yourself to find that good stable base and then just soften in. If this doesn't feel so comfortable for you, you can come into a nice hip opener from your knees as well. Otherwise, just stay here nice and high in a down dog. Lean left, inhale that right foot high, down dog split. And just stay here to open your hips a little moment. Feeling that nice big stretch in that right hip. And replacing that foot down here, just bumping your hips from side to side. Nice soft shoulders, nice soft elbows. Lean right. Inhale that left foot high, down dog split. And just taking some time to open up that hip here. And replace that foot to the ground, bumping your hips from side to side. Keeping everything really nice and soft here. We'll just crawl on through to a plank position. And soften the knees down. And let the hips follow. You can take some time to open up here in the spine. You can come down if that doesn't feel so nice. Or remain high. And just push through your hands, bringing your bum back up. Rocking on back into a child's pose. And then finding yourself just sitting on your heels here. Take a moment. Take a nice inhale up to the sky here. And exhale, let everything drop to your right side. Right hand supports us at the back there. Inhale high. And exhale to soften on round. Taking a gaze back behind that right shoulder. Coming round to centre. Inhale, open up here. And exhale to drift on round to your left side. Left hand goes back to stabilise. Nice inhale to open up. And an exhale to twist on round. Gazing over that left shoulder here. And just coming back to centre, we're going to take a wee crawl out. Tuck those toes underneath. Inhale our hips nice and high. And we're going to take a wee wander out to a plank position here. Nice and stable, just rocking forward and back or from side to side if that feels nice. And we're just going to open up from side to side here. Again, if you wish, pop onto your knees and open up that way, or you can remain high. Take a nice big inhale to open to your right side here. Exhale through centre and inhale to open up left. And exhale through centre, come back open to that right side, and if you wish you can fall on back into a nice rock star position here, opening up nice and high, and exhale on through centre, and coming around to open up onto that left side, and exhale back to centre here. Coming back into your plank position here, and just soften those knees down and take a wee moment to open again. Pushing through the floor there, we're just going to pop our hips back and we're going to come up into a nice standing position. So just in whatever way suits you best, find yourself in your standing position. And we're going to move around, opening up at the hips here. So we're just going to take a wee stroll around, and I want you to practice moving from your centre. So not purposefully putting a foot in front of the other. Just move your centre and let your feet go where they land. It might sound a wee bit silly, but hopefully by the end of this, you'll start to understand what I mean by moving from your centre. So this is where we get into a little bit of Energising and qigong. It can be really good if you suffer from some back pain or some postural pain. So find a nice stance for you. And when I say moving from centre, if I don't really explain it initially and I get you to do this, the likelihood is we just move with our limbs. So I want you to stop everything. Try not to move any of your limbs. Try to keep still. But point your belly button one way and then point it the other way. And that is moving from your centre. And just start to let the body follow. The knees and hips will do what they need to do to support the movement. So let them be soft and let them move. And this movement alone is so good for lower back pain. You might feel a little bit silly. You might look a little bit silly. But who cares really? I would rather be pain-free. So if you feel like you've started to get a bit robotic again, just practice stopping and just pointing your belly button in one direction and the other and start it up again. And then from here, we're going to incorporate a little bit of breath work and bring a little bit more qigong into this. So all I want you to do is to come up to one side here, or all the way up. Let's inhale all the way up. And I want you just to exhale all the way around and down. And come up the other way. Big inhale sees you up. And exhale back down. And try to be really soft in your joints here. Big inhale sees you up. And an exhale brings you back down. Big inhale brings you up, nice and soft. And exhale brings you down, and just hover here at the bottom for a wee second. Nice soft knees. Don't lock anything out. And we'll just come up the opposite way. Big inhale. And exhale sees us back down. Inhale high. And exhale back down again. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, and just hanging down here in this forward fold. Really nice soft knees, and heels is up, back through center again. Take a nice big inhale to the sky. Shifting your hips from side to side. Let's just face one way. Inhale here, and then exhale to drive on down to the opposite side. Inhale high, and exhale to drive on down. Now this time we're going to practice getting a bit out of our own way. So just take some weight off of that right foot and let the foot find where it needs to go. Take an inhale here, and exhale. Inhale. So I'm not purposefully placing my foot anywhere. Exhale. Just taking the weight off of it and letting it find its place. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just bring yourself back up, and we'll go and practice that on the other side. So hopefully you're finding this fun. You might feel a bit silly, but that's okay. Nice inhale to the other side, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale through. And just let that foot go when it needs to go. Inhale high, and exhale, and get out of your own way. Inhale high, and exhale. 2 more times. Big inhale, and exhale. 1 more big inhale, and exhale. And just everything nice and soft. We come back up here again. Take a big inhale here, soft knees. Exhale on down, folding over, and then bringing the weight into your arms here. Just brings you down into a nice squat. Now if it's not comfortable for you to come down here, just go on into a seated position that's nice and comfortable for you, and you can open up there with us. So you can see that I'm nice and movable in my body. I'm not being static at all, and I'm going to take a nice big inhale to my right side. And everything moves with me. I'm not static, I'm not fighting myself. Exhale through center, nice big inhale to my left side. And again, I'm moving with my body, getting out of my own way. Let's do that 1 more time. Opening up to your right side. Exhaling through center. And a nice big breath here. And exhale back through to center. And we'll just pop our hands behind us to catch ourselves here. And coming down onto our mats. So let's just take a few moments to get our breath back. You can place your hands on your knees. You can pop them onto your tummy. Anything at all. Just take a nice big inhale here. And a slow exhale. Nice big inhale. And a slow exhale. 1 more. Let's let our hands join in. Open up here. And exhale. And just let your hands find your knees again. I hope you feel really good. Maybe a little bit silly, but I don't care. I hope you don't either. Really, really good move. Really good practice for really living a pain-free life, which is so vital and so important in this day and age where we just sit around at desks all day for the most part, or sit in cars. So be really good to you. Do the things that feel really nice for you, and hopefully that's left you feeling quite energised and able to respond to some of the tougher things in everyday life really well, in a way that doesn't leave you feeling any of the negative effects of this tough world. So I hope you're just feeling really good, really energetic, really soft, and ready to take on any of those challenges of the day in a way that leaves you feeling really positive and like everything would be a water off a duck's back. Okay, So go on, have a smashing day no matter what is there waiting for you, and I shall see you next time.